faithful loyal YouTube subscribers. Today it is Wednesday, the 19th of December. The year is 2018. I'm in the middle of decorating the Christmas tree. As you can see, I got some ornaments up. I still got some in the package over here. I'm slowly getting the tree together as we get close to Christmas. So I got a few ornaments up. It's getting there. Ran out of hooks. On Saturday night, this past Saturday night, I almost died. This little brownie here killed my ass. I don't know. This brownie is a fudge brownie, laced with marijuana. A friend of mine manufactures these things, and he bought me a couple of them. So Saturday night, I decided I'd give it a try. So I took a couple of bites, and next thing I know, I had eaten the whole thing. Now, he didn't give me explicit directions on how to eat this little brownie. So I just ate the whole thing. I took a couple of bites, and look how small this thing is. It's a small, little, tiny little brownie, and it tastes good. So I ate the brownie, and then that's when I almost died. That little brownie, it took my 6'2", 270-pound fatty ass out of this. It took a second for it to kick in, but then I found myself kind of laughing. I thought things were funny. And some friends, two of my clients had popped over for a brief minute. And I was talking with them, and I was just like, wow, it was starting to hit me, and it felt good. And initially. And I was like, oh, wow, this isn't bad. As they left, though, and it started to really hit me, and I said, wow, this is starting to get intense. One thing I learned about me and drugs, my brain was still functioning. It was very aware of what was going on. We just couldn't control the environment. We couldn't control what was happening to my body. So I was kind of woozy. Now, I would say that it kicked in about a good hour after I ate it. Maybe an hour and a half, maybe a good hour. I found myself, the room started to spin, literally. And I was like, whoa, okay. This brownie is really wearing my ass out. I was like, wow. And I was here at the house by myself, just me and Vanity. And I remember saying, well, maybe I need to go lay on the couch. So I laid back on the couch and lay down on the couch. And I literally felt like the couch had lifted up off the floor. And I was laying on that couch, and I could feel myself laying on the couch, but it just felt weird. And I remember thinking, okay, I'm not understanding why people use this stuff, because this is not working out the way I thought it was going to work out. So I'm laying on the couch, and as it just started to intensify. So I said, okay. The room is spinning now, the couch is spinning, I'm spinning. I'm like, okay, this is really not what I had thought. So every time I would sit up, for a brief second, everything would be fine, and then it would start spinning. So I was like, okay, so I lay down, then sit up, and lay down. So finally I said, okay, the couch isn't working. Let me go back here to the bedroom. So I got up off the couch and literally had to, hold on to the wall a little bit to make sure because I was stumbling. I couldn't remember everything spinning. Spinning. I'm like, wow, this thing is really, at this point, this is going to start to scare me. And I'm like, wow, I don't like the way this feels. So I'm like, ooh, boy, this is not good. So I go back, make it to the bedroom, and I make it over to my bed, and I lay down in the bed. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'll feel better now. But it didn't, because the bed, though I was laying on the bed, it felt like it's hard to even describe, because I'm laying on the bed, and I could feel the pillow, the comforter, the mattress, and it just it wasn't working. The room was still spinning. I was getting sicker and sicker. I felt really sick. I felt incredibly tired. My energy was sapped. This tiny little brownie was killing my ass. So I remember sitting on the edge of the bed, because after I tried laying down for a little while, that wasn't working. So I said, I need to sit up. And I was like, wow. So I started looking at the clock at this point. The clock said 10:30. So I said, okay, so it's 10:30. Let me lay down for a few minutes. So I laid back down. I said, let me lay back down for a second. I said, let me lay back down for a second. So I laid back down on the couch, on my bed, and it felt like an eternity went by. And I was laying there, and I was trying to just relax, and I couldn't relax. My brain was still functioning. The moon was still spinning. I said, oh, gosh, it felt like eternity. I'm thinking, as I'm laying there, I'm saying, it must be around 11 o'clock at night now. Maybe past 11. So I look over the clock, it says 10:32. So 2 minutes I've been laying on this bed, approximately 2 minutes, and it felt like 30 to 45 minutes. I said, this is going to be a long-ass night. So I kept laying on the bed and sitting up. Every time I looked at that clock, it was like 10:33. It ticked on forever. So at this point, I got scared. So I said, I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's mixing with my blood pressure medicine. Maybe something's not right. It started to make me paranoid. I didn't know people who use marijuana go through a phase of paranoia. So I was getting very paranoid about the events that were going on. And so as I'm laying there, I said, let me call Earl and see where he's at. Because I was 10:30 at night here by myself. So I said, let me see if I can catch up to Earl. So I called Earl. He said he was up the street getting some wings. And did I want any? So I said, yeah, bring some wings back. Because I said, okay, bye. I was calling him because I really wanted to call Earl and say, please come home. I'm dying over here. Because at this point, I literally felt like I was dying. So as I'm laying in the bed, waiting for Earl to get there with these wings, I had to pee. And I knew I had to pee for a while. I said, okay, I got to pee. I said, well, how am I going to get to this bathroom? I said, I got to pee. I said, I'm going to pee on myself. So I sat up in the bed, and I said, well, maybe I can walk a little bit. So when I went to stand up, I couldn't stand up. I couldn't make it. I said, okay, I'm not going to make it. I can't stand up. I couldn't stand up because everything was wild, and I kept sitting back down and falling back on the bed. But I had to pee. So I said, this is what we're going to do. So I got out the bed and on the floor, and I was crawling. I crawled from my bedroom, crawled Vanity right there with me, wondering what the hell going on. I crawled from my bedroom, around the bed, past the dresser, out the door. I was crawling because the only way that was the only way I could keep. But I couldn't stand on my own 2 feet. So I crawled into the bathroom in the next bedroom. So when I got there, I had a problem because now I needed to stand up to pee. I said, oh God, I'm not going to make it. I said, oh, I'm not going to make it. I got to stand up. So I leaned against the toilet. I crawled up the toilet practically. And leaned up, held onto the window ledge because the window right there. And I said, oh, okay. So I held onto the window ledge and leaned against the wall. I put my hand on the wall over the toilet. And then I reached down and I peed. And I must have pissed all over that damn toilet. Because I sure didn't get nothing inside that toilet. It was everywhere. So I said, okay. So I finished that task. I said, I got to get back to the bedroom. And at this point, that's when I started to pray. Literally. I said, okay, I'm going to have to pray to God about this. Because I don't think I'm going to make it back to this bedroom. I got to crawl back out this bathroom, through this bedroom, into the hallway. That's how I don't think I'm going to make it. So I finally crawled back through the hallway, through the bedroom, through the hallway, back to my bed. Now my bed, I lay on the other side of the bed. I decided I'm not going to be able to get or around the bed like I did the first time around. So I said I would just crawl up into the bed, which I did. I was able to step in the bed, and I crawled across the bed to my side of the bed while I was asleep. So after all this that went on, I thought it must be 12 midnight. That clock said 10:40. I said, oh my God, that whole ordeal only took me less than 10 minutes, and it felt like an hour journey to the bathroom. So I decided I would just lay there. So I kept laying there, then sitting up. Laying down, then sitting up. Y'all was sick. I don't know how y'all could do that mess. I was literally sick to my stomach at this point. The room was spinning. I wasn't able to sleep. I wasn't relaxed. I was paranoid. I was afraid. I thought I was going to die. Now, this was not my first time I took one of these brownies. The first time I ate one of the brownies, I ate one, nothing happened. Then I ate the second one. And all I did was sleep for the next 2 days. I was knocked out. I didn't have all this experience. So this one didn't knock me out. I couldn't sleep. But it just kept, I just don't know how people could do it. It just was not an enjoyable experience. So he gave me a few of them damn brownies. I'm thinking, how do people do this? That brownie was just, it's not for me. I thought I was going to die from that damn brownie. But some people buy those brownies and eat them all the time. Maybe if I ate, he was like, I have to get used to it. I'm getting used to this room spinning, feeling sick. So I did eventually fall asleep, but it all got hit with the wings. I couldn't get out that bed to go eat no damn wing. That wasn't going to happen. So eventually I laid there in the bed, and I finally fell asleep, and I woke up around 2, 3 in the morning, and I felt much better. The room was no longer spinning. I'm still tired, and I could taste, my lips were numb. I remember that my lips were numb and my tongue, I could taste the stuff. So, I could taste the stuff, and in my mouth, it just was a weird feeling. My lips were numb. But then I got up and I went to the kitchen and I started eating, and eating, and eating. And eating. I ate the wings, I ate the fries that Earl had, I ate the little celery and the blue cheese that came with it. I took that kitchen to devour all that stuff. I remember that clearly. I was eating and eating, and it felt so good. And I was eating, this is good. So, it took a day or so for that brownie to wear off. The next day I was still sleepy, but I did get up and get around. But I can still, my lips were still numb. I could taste it. To be honest with you, I took that was Saturday night. Today is Wednesday. And it literally, maybe yesterday, between yesterday and today, every day I felt better. But yesterday and today was the best I felt since that brownie tried to kill me. So, I think, I don't know how y'all do the marijuana edibles. I don't know how. I don't know. But everybody, when I spoke back with my client who makes them, he told me I should have just ate half of it. He said I ate too much, it overwhelmed me. Here's the funny part. This was a 25 milligram brownie. And he has 50 milligram brownies. I'm like, damn, I had to get that 50 milligram. Ooh, Lord, I really would have died. But this was a 25 milligram. I don't know what's 25 milligrams of marijuana. I don't know. But I think I'm done with the edibles. I tried it. I was hoping it would make me feel relaxed. I went to the gym. My back was sore. I was sore all over. I was thinking it would help me to, relax and enjoy Saturday night. Until I fell asleep. That was a long journey. I didn't finally fall asleep till about maybe 11 something. I forced myself to stay in bed, and finally I fell asleep. That's Saturday night around 11 something, I fell asleep. Yep, but I'm done with the brownies. So anyway, I'm going to get back to the story I started a day or so ago. And back to decorating my trees. Almost there. So the problem is I got some of the stuff on there. Just got a ways to go. I ran out of hooks. I said, what's the rush? That damn tree is going to be up in a while any damn way. Anyway, if you like my videos, click like, share them with family members and friends. If you've had an experience with marijuana edibles, what was your experience like? And I'm also going to finish my story about my coming out story later on this week. Anyway, I'm out of here. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night.